Crochet Diaries entry 2, and we are making the stunning top that I found on Pinterest, and I kind of recreated it to make it my own, but I'll insert the picture so you can kind of see where the inspiration came from. But I'm so ready to talk about it because I'm honestly obsessed. It is so cute. Like, there's just so many beautiful components to it that just are also cohesive, and it really just makes a stunning top that I love. So let's talk about it. So you can see the first component are all these little flowers. You make a lot of them. I think I made something like 36. Rather make, well, it doesn't matter, you can make them as you go. But you join them together to make this bottom part of the top, which looks like a lace, but I don't know, like, it's not a lace. I don't know how to explain it. And then the second component to the top is the top half of the top, which is this, like, I don't know what to call it. It's like a flan stitch, like a large shell stitch, which is completed over many rows. Like, you've got your first row, which like kind of starts small, and then the next row is bigger, and the next row is bigger, and then the next row is bigger. I don't know if that makes any sense, but and you repeat that over and over again, and you get this stunning detailed top. And then the fourth component is this stunning arch back with a tie. So we're gonna do the work through it together. I've got my cotton from Social and Green. I know I'm butchering that name. It's a Danish name. I'm not getting it right, so I'm just saying it English style, Social and Green. We're going matcha style. We're going green. The only colour I have enough of that, I think, to complete the top. Otherwise I have to go buy more yarn, and I don't need to do that. So let's roll with it. Okay, so now we're gonna start with, we're gonna make these little flowers. So you're gonna do your slip stitch, and you're gonna chain 4. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go into that first chain that you did with a slip stitch, and you've got your teeny weeny little circle that you'll be working into. So we're going to chain 1, 2, this counts as 1 double crochet, and now you're going to do 15 double crochets. 2, 3. So we've got 16 double crochets in total, including that chain 2. And then in that chain 2 that we did, on like the second chain of the 2, you're going to slip stitch. And now we're going to start row 2, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, skip a stitch, and slip stitch into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slip stitch into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slip stitch, skip a stitch, and slip stitch into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip a stitch, slip stitch into the next stitch. So basically the maths is, so you have, this is basically working with 2 stitches. So 16 double crochets divided by 2 gives you 8 petals. So by the time you're finished with this row, you should have 8 petals. But if you don't, it's also like not the end of the world. You can just add on an extra petal, like squeeze it in. Like, I've done that plenty of times, because counting, I'm human, is not always like, I'm not always so precise. But that's a really cool thing about crocheting, is that you can make mistakes and fix it and not have to take the whole thing apart because it's totally wrong, you know, which is cool. So you've got your little flower and 8 petals. Cut off the yarn, and fasten it off. And then what I like to do is I like to just weave away some of this like stranded yarn, weave it away until it's like weaved away a little bit, like enough, and you just cut it off. And why I weave it away, because then I don't cut it too close to the knot and then it unravels, because that's a no-go. Yeah, that's not so fun to deal with. So this is what we have now, and I'm just gonna chop it off and then cut that back bit off as well, as you can see. And that's the little. So now what we're gonna do, you're gonna make enough of these to fit your width. Like, you won't really know, you'll only know once you're joining the squares and you measure on your, like joining the little flowers, you'll measure across your bust and be like, okay, this is enough, this isn't enough, you know. But it will be like this. I have joined all my little petals together and I have got my desired width. So how you want it is from just before under your armpit to under the other armpit, from A to B. So you're going to want to measure against yourself and you'll get the most perfect results. But I'm not going to get too into how I'm joining this to make the bottom bit of the top. Like, I have made a tutorial, I'll link it here, you can find it on my channel. But this is just me having a little bit of fun making my matcha style crochet top. But yeah, let's make it longer. Let's make her longer. Okay, so this is the bottom part of our top. As you can see here, we've started row 1 of our beautiful shell pattern. So this is the beginning of all of this. And let me just show you how it fits on. Like, it's just like that. Pretty simple. You could do however, you could do more or less if you want a more cropped, up to you. But yeah, we just are making 14 single crochets in each one of these blocks, which equals 84 in total. I don't know if I repeated myself or not, but we'll see. So we can see I've done the 4 rows of the flan or the shell, whatever you want to call it. So you can see, maybe I'll try insert a diagram explaining this drawing of these, but my drawing is not good. It's really not good. Fine, but I think I'm gonna clock off just now because it is nearly 10 o'clock and I've been at this since 9:30 this morning and we've only come this far. So I've had more than a full working day. I've literally sat inside all day and it's like the sky is kind of blue and the sun's shining, so I literally think it would be a crime if I were to sit inside all day in Copenhagen, like where very seldomly the sun shines. So that's me. I'm gonna go find a spot, whether it's a cafe or just outside. I'm just gonna avoid staying in my room or apartment crocheting, you know. Okay, so we've got the front panel done and dusted. So it will lie like this. And then is day 3 of doing this top. And this is what we've got to tackle today. We've got to finish the back panel. I kind of done half of the back panel. I'll probably need to add on sides this side and then obviously make this way longer. And then we've got to crochet the 2 panels together, so front and back, and then add some straps. And then that will probably be it. That will be it. And then we can take some pictures, hopefully. Although I made this colour and I don't know anything that goes with this colour. Like, I don't even think I have any clothes that match this colour. But yeah, we'll make a plan. This is the back panel. And it should like kind of line up, but I think I'm gonna have to add more rows to this side. Because ideally these have to line up, but if like you are a bit narrow, you could stretch this and single crochet it together, which I think I might do, but this one actually has quite a bit, otherwise it's going to be gaping, like if you join it and you have to stretch it, this means there will be like lots of stitches here. So ideally you want the back panel and the front panel to line up, and then like crochet them together. And then when you're doing the back, also if you haven't made your back panel long enough, like don't bust, you can literally add on a row or two of double crochets and it will solve your problem. So yeah, this is the final result of the top. Pretty cute. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the colour. Like, I thought I was going to have an issue with it, but it's not too bad with white. So that concludes Crochet Diaries entry 2, and I just want to say the pattern is on the way. It's a bit more complicated than I thought it's going to be. So I'm having to do a video tutorial and a written tutorial, like written pattern, but you'll find the tutorial in the pattern, like it will be a link, like it will be a private link to my YouTube channel that only those who get the pattern can see it. But girls on Instagram are testing the pattern and hopefully all goes to plan and makes sense. Pattern will be out pretty soon and you guys will all be able to get your hands on that. But that concludes me for the day. Hugs and kisses.